Hello everyone, this is Bukenyajethro again, and we're back on our tutorials. Today I'm going to be talking about how to import a DXF file into Protastructure. So after preparing your structure framework in AutoCAD, you are basically going to save it as a DXF file. From the architect you'll get an architecture drawing, so you work on that drawing to make what we call a structure framework in AutoCAD. That structure framework, we are going to save it as a DXF file, and that's the one that we basically use in our design in Protastructure. So we import it into Protastructure, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So you just come here to new project and click on your project, and so when you click on your project, you're going to name it. Like here I have project code, as you can see, project code. So you're going to, me basically, I'm going to name it as Jethro building. That's the name I'm going to give to it, but you can give it any other name of your choice that you want. When you come right here, we have the different codes of practice that we're using, that we are going to use in our calculations and all that. Basically, it depends on your country, where you are, or your organization, the kind of code that you use. Me, I'm going to use UK BS 8110. Just highlight your click on it and then say OK. When I click on OK, of course, it's going to open my working space, as you will be seeing. Yeah, so it's preparing our working space. This depends on the speed of your PC. Yes. Yeah, so this is our working space. Yes, where we are going to import our structure elements into, or our DXF file into. So as you can see, we have here the different icons. As you can look at them, but we are interested in the DXF import because we want to import our DXF file. So you can double click on that, and then it will bring here this catalog. This catalog it just shows you the members, the grid, column, wall, beam, and all that you're going to import. Because after loading your DXF file, these ones will activate. You understand? So what you're going to do, you're just going to come here to load the DXF file, and like that, and then you do what? You look for where you saved your work. But before I load my DXF file, I want to show another alternative. Another alternative is here you can come here to Beam, and you can also access the different import options. You understand? But as you said, all you are interested in DXF import. So before we import our DXF file, first go back to building setup. I always want to import, to first remove these grids before I import my DXF file. You understand? So just come here to settings and come to display settings. You click there, it's going to bring here a pop-up. You can see here, come to grids and then put them off. Put them off, you could see, can see they have all gone away. But when we import our DXF file, they will come back. You understand? So now shall go back to our beam, then come to click on DXF import and come here to load DXF. When you come to DXF, of course, you're going to look for the place you're going to look to locate your drawing. You have to look for it. Mine, I put it on desktop. So when you are saving it, make sure you save it in a place where you can easily find it. So that's where. So I saved mine on desktop under structure design there. So it's called Jethro building. So just click on it and then open. Come here to open and open. So it has already, I can see it has activated our grids and then the columns. Remember last time when I showed it to you, it was not what? It was not active, you understand, but it has activated them. Then you can see under layers, of course, you are going to choose the layer that you assigned in your AutoCAD. Remember, in AutoCAD, you are going to assign a layer to the grid, a layer to a different layer for the column. Understand? As you draw them in the structure framework. So when you come here and when you are importing it, you just come here, click on this drop down arrow, and you look for that particular layer that you assign to your member. So me, I assigned it grid. I called it grid in AutoCAD, so I have to call it grid there. Make sure you name it very well. You understand? Even here, I named it as column. Make sure the spelling is okay, because what you're importing, those are the very things that are going to appear in what? In your Protastructure. So also click OK. So now I'm done assigning my layers. Yeah, just the way I assigned them in what? In AutoCAD when I was making my DXF file. So after that, you just come here and say import. When you click on import, of course, we are going to wait for it until it tells you operation completed. As you can see, it's telling you operation completed and print log. As long as you see print log, just know everything is done. Come here and say close. These other parameters, don't touch them. Just say close and then come and look for you. As you can see, it's right just there like that. So we have already imported to ourselves. We have our structure member, which are the column, have our columns, and so we have our grids well positioned the way we want them, or the way we positioned them in what? In our structure framework. See, so this is the DXF file that we have imported into what? Into our Protastructure. You understand? So here, what is remaining? We just have to insert your beams, you insert your slabs, just like that. Yeah. So when you come to our 3D view, once see this in 3D, click on that, so you can see. So that's what we have. Come to your 3D view, you have your columns well positioned and your grids the way you want them. The remaining thing, as I've said, is now to insert what? Your beams and then your slabs, and design them very well. As you are the engineer of the software, just know whatever you're doing here, you are the one who is designing. What you give the software is what to give you back. So thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe our channel, like and share. Yeah, this is Jethro Designer. Bye bye. We meet in the next video.